Good day. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Dwarf Fortress Classic. Now there I was, minding my own business, trying to get the dwarves to mind theirs effectively, dumping refuse, etc. There's a bajillion corpse parts littered around the surface of the map. And here we are. This is what I get for my playing without recording while I play. I'm teasing a little bit. I think, as I mentioned towards the end of the last episode, I was going to try and play through some of the dull bits without recording the screen, and here we are. So, the Dead Walk. I knew this was coming, and I started to prepare, but as is fairly typical with this game, I did not get done. So let's see what we've got happening here. This is very much the same kind of undead creatures as last time. We've got risen butchers, dwarves and goblins. And do we have a necromancer? We do not. We've got some caged versions of these things from the last time round, which I have not dealt with yet. They're just sitting in their cages, as well as corpses. These ones are underwater, hanging out in the stream, which is not ideal, but that's where they are. Oh, of course I shouldn't let these things roam the map unchallenged, but I'm also not going to challenge them just now. What I'm going to do is take a look at my burrow definition here, which is not comprehensive at all, but the point of it is just to get the dwarves indoors, basically. So how do we do that? We go to the military menu. I had actually just finished making 2 more squads. I think this happened without being filmed. I got a big bunch of immigrants, like 23 of them. And rather than just let them run around the fortress doing their thing, I assigned most of them to these 2 new squads. Now, they haven't actually really, well, not, I shouldn't say really, they haven't done any training yet. So you can see here as I scroll through slowly, they generally don't have any relevant skills. A couple of them had some basic skills that they came with. Novice. They might have started a little bit of training. Anyway, they're all novices, essentially, or adequate, I suppose, in a couple of cases. And, all right, we got lots of planting going on. That's unfortunate. That's all going to end up withering and dying. Although, let me just have a quick look here. Cotton and barley. Well, that's too bad. So anyway, let's get the dwarves inside. How do we do this? Alerts, and we'll make the civilian alert emergency. And that should take care of everybody coming inside. All the jobs will get canceled. Now, last time I just barely... Actually, what I'm going to do is... what am I doing here? Squads A, move. I'm going to move Squad A up here. And I'm going to move Squad B up here. I don't think they'll be able to see outside the fortress from there, in case any undead come up that way. That should safeguard the fortress a little bit. Okay, here come the squads. That's good. And the undead, should they make it this far, before I get everybody inside, will start getting caught in... Uh-oh. there's a necromancer around here somewhere. I think. Maybe. Einod Lormatul's partial skeleton. Where is that? Oh, that's down there. What the heck? What the heck? I think. Maybe not. When the necromancer comes onto the map, that's when you start to see things reanimated, I believe. What was that? Oh, that's just a goblin. Ngushlu Gulgild's corpse. Okay, here come the undead. They are hauling. Oh, there he is right there. Okay, it's time to seal up, whether you're all inside or not. We're gonna pull this lever, and hopefully we'll get it pulled before the undead can make it past these 9 traps. One gets... Oh, he got through! Are you kidding me? Okay. What happened with that combat? Somebody got killed. Damn it. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. Okay, the drawbridge is up. Oh. Who did I lose? Oh, I didn't lose anybody. Oh, those must be the... Interesting. Those must be the dwarven... Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. The Axe Lord was found dead outside. So who did I lose? Oh, the Axe Lord. Just one? Is that the only one that ran outside? I think so. Somebody is wounded there, I think. Maybe. Oh no, they're not. Okay, never mind. I'm just not sure what that coloration means. Oh, my poor Axe Lord. How did he do? Let's take a look. The Axe Lord Melbil Zuntiraval. Oh, poor Melbil. Page 1 of 41. Oh boy. I think he put up a fight. The Axe Lord hacks the dwarf wrestler Arisen Butcher in the left hand with his battle axe, and the injured part is cloven asunder. Problem with fighting the undead. The Axe Lord hacks the wrestler, tearing apart the muscle and tearing apart the liver through the cloak. Okay, the cloak, the robe, and the dress, presumably on the dwarf wrestler, Risen Butcher, is shredded. Okay, well, I'm going to go back the other way and see the final minutes of the Axe Lord's life here. Oh, it looks like he got tired. Oh, got stabbed in the foot, fracturing the bone. Oh no. The dwarf spear dwarf Risen Butcher kicks the Axe Lord in the lower body, bruising the muscle, bruising the spleen. It's Axe Lord in the thumb, tearing the skin, tearing the muscle. Oh no. The dwarf spear dwarf Risen Butcher stabs the Axe Lord in the right upper arm with her spear, and the injured part is cloven asunder. Artery has been opened and a tendon torn. A ligament has been torn. Force bends the shoulder, shattering the bone and shattering the bone. A ligament has been bruised and a tendon has been bruised. Grabs her by the left ear. Punching. Punching. Oh man. The spear dwarf stabs the axed warlord in the head. Ugh. Fracturing the skull. A tendon in the skull has been torn. Okay, I didn't know there were tendons in the skull. Maybe there are. What do I know? Force twists the neck. A tendon has been torn. Punching. And Melville is dead. Well, Melville, I'm sorry about that. Maybe if you hadn't actually run outside the fortress, it wouldn't have ended quite so badly. Now, what are these other corpses here? Aslot. Tessobraz. I think these are probably the dwarves. Undead dwarves. Especially with names like Ngokang. I think those were the undead that came. And I'm just going to pause the game here for a minute. I don't think... At least I hope not. I don't think there were any dwarves left outside. And it was just that one... poor old Melville, the Axe Lord, that rushed outside all on their lonesome. See, these risen butchers are something else, man. They are tough. We caught a few of them. Got a few more undead roaming around, and no necromancer that I can see here. There's actually not that many of these. Well. Oh no, that's right. There's not that many of these things running around. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. Only. Oh, wait a minute. 10, 11. Okay, well. There's more. Okay, I guess there's probably like 15 or 16 of them running around. Alright, so I'm going to take off the emergency since we can no longer. The dwarves can't get outside anymore. And, oh, I got also the station orders. A, cancel, B, cancel. Okay, we'll let the dwarves go back about their business, which should be training for the most part. Now, I did not... Oh, the stones have all been removed. That's good. We're going to build us a whole bunch of traps here. And if the... I'm just basically putting one giant trap component in each of these traps. I don't actually know if that's going to be effective or not. Guess we'll find out. So I've got 40... I made 40 giant trap components. So that's 4. So designating these traps is going to take a bit of time. You can see there's like 9 of each thing remaining. There was 10 a minute ago. I used 1 of each. Giant, enormous, spiked, and large. Okay, good enough. So we'll go giant, done, weapon trap, enormous, done, weapon trap. Spiked, done. Weapon trap. Serrated, large serrated, done. All right, I'll designate a few more. The reason one thing I'm not going to do, I don't think, is put them in the in these squares here where the corner is, because the creatures, when they're making a whatever creatures, invaders, will make a beeline, so they'll always take the diagonal path. Now, that being said, when they're retreating or stumbling over each other, they may not. If they retreat, I'm having a hard time imagining the undead will retreat. So, whoop, build trap, weapon trap. This is a bit tedious. It's too bad I don't have just a ton of weapons, the giant variety especially, but I don't. They take some time to build up. Whoop, no. I wanna, how do I deselect? Okay, that's, I think, 16 traps. That'll be enough for a good start anyway. In the meanwhile, let's have a look at the, how much metal do I have on hand here? Silver bars 80, copper bars 109. Oh, that's more than I was expecting. How much soap do I have? Also, oddly enough, shows up under bars. 6 elk bird soap. All right, so let's hop over here to the workshop area, and where's my lye ashery? There we go. 5 buckets of lye will be the goal. And the mechanics are starting to grab the trap components, which are where? Oh, they must be stored in the weapon stockpile, I think, which, right, that's this one in the middle here. Oh, wait a minute, what? What is happening here? Oh, that's the stone I chose. Yeah, okay, they're stored in the weapon stockpile, which totally makes sense. I don't know why this food is here, but off go the mechanics, carrying their weapons, carrying the weapons for the we'll just follow the one mechanic in his adventure to build. Oh, there's more than just, oh, wait a minute, I think those are probably the individuals that I told to do mechanic work, thinking that I was going to need quite a few more in order to get those traps built. I assigned a number of dwarves to that function. Well, that'll certainly speed up the whole process of building out the trap corridor. Just watch these guys for a minute, and then they go into the old spiral portion of the trap corridor. That's going to take a lot of weapons to build that out. I don't know how many I'm going to need, to be honest. Maybe I should be spacing them out a little more. Give the whatever invaders time to stagger around and get caught in get hit by multiple weapons in different traps. Okay, here we're in the switchback portion of the maze. Did one of them give up? No, there he comes. There he or she comes. Okay, so they're placing the weapons, and then presumably they'll come back with mechanisms. All right. All right, well, we don't need to watch that. Now, right now, as you can see, there's no way in here. I didn't expose this. I didn't dig this out. Once I get my... What happened there? Somebody was interrupted by a Draltha. Oh, what are you doing up here, Draltha? Oh, you're pretty wounded. I guess the good news is, why is this stockpile remaining empty? This one here. Stockpile 31. I told... Did I set it up wrong? I'm confused. I set this up as a custom stockpile and gave it custom settings of... How do I do that? Settings, take... So it's taking from those stockpiles, and we'll take from links only. How about that? Take from a pile. Well, it's already taking from those two. Give to. When I set it as a custom stockpile, I had the option to make custom settings, but now that oh, wait a minute. Additional options. Never mind. There we go. Oh, no, that's not right. Allow planter animal, allow non-planter animal. This is weird. So the custom settings, the custom settings included body parts, basically. And I was able to specify bones, skulls, horn, and teeth, and stuff like that. Which I did, and I don't know. What I do know is it's not filling up. So those stockpiles are here. They're the refuse stockpiles. And the idea was that oh, that's a naked moldog running around there. Overcome by terror. A terrified naked moldog. Excuse me. The idea was that these stockpiles would feed like mussel shells and things, and bone and whatever else, up to that stockpile, and then the crafts dwarf that's madly trying to make... I better kill that moldog. Squad A, kill. That would speed up the whole process of making those crafts, but that is not happening. Oh, what got killed here? Oh, naked moldog. Well, there you go. The lie task is proceeding apace. The undead are running around willy-nilly. There doesn't seem to be more of them, though. Doesn't seem like that many, but I'll tell you what. They slaughtered my Axe Lord without too much effort. Although two of them did get, at least two of them got done in, maybe three. But I don't know, 3 for 1 isn't a very good return. Now, I don't know if they would have done better if I had all of my soldiers out there. The lack of a necromancer is kind of a hidden blessing in a way, because corpses outside aren't being reanimated, I don't think. So that's good. Meanwhile, this guy is going, or somebody's going. I don't understand why this stockpile isn't getting filled up. Oh well. Not sure. This dude is a legendary bone carver. Okay. Oh, well, that's good anyway. The oh, wait a minute. Did you seize this shop? No. Oh, he's making a rock mug. That's why. Yes, I had ordered up a whole bunch of mugs to be made. Because dwarves were getting quite fed up with not having mugs to drink out of, so I figured we probably needed a whole bunch more. In the meanwhile, it just occurred to me that something here had been bothering me a little bit about the way my garbage dumps were set up. Well, we've got some idle dwarves hanging around, so let's clean up some of the stone that's laying around. And what have we here? Oh, this was the one that got inside. Right. Oh, I was going to set up some further expanded refuse piles, because we'll just leave it like that, because these ones are full is the short answer, the short version of that. Although if I got rid of the stone that was laying around here, that would clean up a lot of that space. Maybe I'll do that. Designate that. That's a lot of dumping. That's a lot of stone dumping. I'm not sure that's a great plan, but anyway. How's my newest miner doing? Expert. Well, that's not terrible, I guess. Alright, that Moldog met its demise. And the good news is those stones are... Wow, I thought there was only 11 or so idlers. Obviously a lot more dwarves jumped into that task than 11. Wow, tons of dwarves jumped into that task. Alright, well that's good. And we've got a pack of children roaming around, playing, which is good. Enjoy it while it lasts. Enjoy it while it lasts, my young dwarven friends. How's the old trap corridor coming? Alright, well they're doing okay. They kind of chose random ones each, it looks like. There are now 6 more traps fully constructed than there were. 6 out of the 16. 6 out of the 16. Now, it occurs to me that one of my squads is down a legendary axe dwarf. These guys, how do they have no relevant skills? I thought some of them had more than that. That's weird. Oh, maybe because they were picking up weapons. Okay, so it was from the second squad, unfortunately. And these, oh, these dwarves are all legendary now. That's good. And how are we doing in this squad? Oh, they're doing pretty well, actually. With the exception of our empty slot. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. Can I tell if one of these guys is in a squad? Oh, you can. You can. That's good. Okay. So, fish dissector. Planter, who's a novice axe dwarf. Hey, Fath. I think you want to be my, there we go. An axe dwarf for an axe dwarf. We'll backfill our old Melville there with Fath. And Fath can do some training and hopefully get up to speed fairly quick. She'll have some a lot of legendary compatriots to train with, so that should help, I would presume. Oh, what's going on here? Why are these? Probably that's when the invasion started. Okay. Strung pink tourmaline. Oh, that's over here, right? Well, I have to say I'm tempted to do something that's maybe arguably a little bit loopy. I don't know if I will or not. I might take those two squads full of mostly legendary fighters and see if we can kill off the invaders. It's a thought, anyway. Now, I did not clean out these other two giant refuse piles of stone because I didn't actually expect them to get full of refuse. What I wasn't thinking about was the sheer number of mussel shells kicking around. It occurs to me that I could probably set up a workshop down there, or two even, strictly dedicated to shell crafts. And that might help get all of this, all of these mussel shells cleaned up. Oh, I've got a ton of turkeys. And fewer guinea hens. I think I had noted that at some point in the past. So, one of the military is very enamored with their battle axe, which is nice. And in the meanwhile, back to what I was doing. Well, that was pretty good. Most of that stone has been dumped. Just about to the point where I could probably designate that a refuse pile. It won't fill up because there's no access to the outside world. The outdoors, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's set up this one as a shell crafts only. Let's set up this one as nothing but, well, other things, and see how that goes. This stockpile clearly is not working. Pile. Okay, so much for that. We'll leave that alone. How's the old... Oh, did somebody stop making drinks? Yes. Oh, who's rotting? Oh, that's probably that undead. Down here. Furniture. Okay, I think it's time to designate this one as a refuse pile and also build the doors. I don't have that many doors, do I? Oh, that one's dug out too. Wow, those miners are pretty efficient. Now I have no doors, extra doors. Let's make 8 rock doors, shall we? Meanwhile, the refuse situation should be getting cleaned up. Is anybody doing this? Oh, the rock mugs because that's a manager task. Well, I guess that's okay. I'm not in that big a panic to get the shells cleaned up, but there's just so many of them. There's literally probably hundreds of them still in the fishery here. This fishery, which, yes, there you go. You can see, I'm not sure how these mussel shells are assigned to tasks. Probably dumbass dwarves deciding to use them for some reason. To dump them, I should say. Even though they can't reach them. Alrighty, the traps continue. You know what I could do? Is confine all of my dwarves to the burrow once these traps are built, and have my military stationed down here. That's quite a ways down, isn't it? Down here, around the corner, and you know, maybe halfway down this hallway or something. And let the undead come in. I'd have to send a miner up there, but that would be okay. That might be a better idea than just opening the doors and letting my squads run outside. At least then the undead would have to navigate the trap corridor. Such as it is, which it's just about built. Well, the 20 or so traps that I have asked the dwarves to construct, and they have so wonderfully executed. Maybe I should have stuck that workshop off in a little room dug out expressly for that purpose. This guy is not such a crafter, is he? She. Sibrek, she. Where is the competent stone crafter? She is a novice bone carver. I think that's the skill. Okay. Oh well, she'll get better. So what filled up this? Oh, the butcher shop's refuse. Well, hopefully my looms are carrying on here. That was the idea. I built 3 more looms down here close to where lots of spider webs will be. And I think they should all be active. Oh, maybe not all. All except one, I guess. Anyway, that should have had that was a while ago now. That should have had a pretty positive effect on my... Oh, not so much. Weird. What about thread then? Ah, oh no, giant. Oh, that's why. Okay, literally tons of silk thread. Why is that not being made into silk cloth? I'll tell you what, we need cloth pretty badly. Our dwarves are going to be running around. Add new cloth. Silk. Weave thread into silk. Repeat. Let's add... So what I'm going to do here is make a 6-to-1 ratio of collecting webs to making cloth. Okay, that should generate some cloth. Okay, and then there's one more loom which is up here. And I don't really want this one to be collecting webs because it's a long trip down to the caverns. So actually that just got finished. So I'm going to suspend this task here. And then I'm going to add... I can't remember what my thread was. My thread situation was other than silk, of which there's bucket loads. Pigtail and cotton. Yeah, lots and lots. Okay, so let's take this and add plant cloth. Six of those to whatever else the shop decides all by itself based on standing orders. And that should produce cloth. Because right now, I suspect my dwarves are starting to get unhappy about the state of their clothes. I did make a bunch of clothes out of like pigtail cloth and cotton cloth, but ran out of cloth, and now I sort of see why, although I'm not sure why the cloth making wasn't keeping up. So where are all of my undead pals? All over the place. They're off on the far right. Are you leaving? That would be too much to hope for. They are not leaving. Nope. It's kind of milling around the map looking for things to kill, no doubt. Let's see how the trap building's coming. Getting there. Is that lye production completed? It is. Okay, so let's make some soap. Add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that. It's gonna check how we're doing. Okay, so the hospital has soap. It has everything. All right, good news. It has started raining. Will that drive off the undead? That would be nice. Seems unlikely. Lots of military training. Why do you not have a scheduled order? What's going on here? What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong? Something. Alerts? Oh, that's what I've done wrong. I didn't activate them. Darn it. I'm a little confused by how this is reading though. Oh, okay. Sorry, now I get it. The inactive squads are these two. The active squads are these two. Okay, so let's make them all active. Okay. So many steps. So many steps. Now they'll all run around trying to get weapons and things. And then they'll actually start training. Well, I guess they had a bit of a holiday. Oh, I suppose they were available to help dump rock and stuff like that. The mug job is gradually getting completed, so that's good. Once the mug making is complete, then this workshop should take off with making crafts out of shells, which is great. And we should see a whole bunch of unskilled military dwarves in this barracks now. Yes, which we do. Great. What are you doing? Sleeping? Oh yeah. Sleeping. Look how these rooms are going. Oh, they're mostly claimed. Does that mean I need to make more rooms? Looks like I probably do. Ooh, they're all claimed. Yikes. Well, that's not a yikes. There's a dormitory, but I was actually kind of hoping that would be it for bedrooms for a while. All right, well, I'm not going to set that up now, and we're past 45 minutes. So, I guess that wasn't that eventful, other than that the next round of undead siege has started. So I really need to get this trap corridor sorted out, which it almost, well, I shouldn't say it almost is, but the outer 20 or so traps are. And I think I'll probably see about that experiment I was talking about. In any case, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you got some enjoyment out of that. I always enjoy playing this game, and if I didn't, I would stop. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.